Good afternoon. It's so nice to be together on this beautiful day. For those of you who I don't know, my name is Eliza Spalding, and I am the chair of Newton's Human Rights Commission. And it is my distinct honor today to announce this year's Pride honoree, Hattie Kerwin Derrick, friend to many in the community. We have a beautiful program lined up for you all today. We will begin with hearing some remarks from District Attorney Ryan, then Mayor Fuller and Hattie, after which we will also hear from Greg Schwartz and Amy Sangiolo, after which we will raise our pride flag, and I'll tell you a little bit more what's to come after that, after these remarks. So I'll turn it over to District Attorney Ryan.
Thank you, and happy Pride. Yeah. And I want to thank the mayor for accommodating my schedule so I could be here with you. But, you know, tonight is incredibly important, not just because we get to be together and it's a gathering, but at its essence, this is really an affirmation of community and the unity that we have in this city. And they give us a platform to celebrate the voices of our LGBTQIA plus community, voices that deserve to be heard and to be celebrated. Go ahead, you can clap. But you know, being here tonight comes with an acknowledgement that the world is different from when we were here last year. We have seen any number of cuts to funding for important services, legal challenges to the rights and protections of the community, and it is important that we stand together to empower each other. And you know, we feel very lucky here because we are in a place where same-sex marriage has been legal for 21 years. That deserves to be clapped too. And where last year, Massachusetts joined a growing number of states in recognizing parenting rights. And so that we have taken those steps to recognize the sanctity of families and to know that families in Massachusetts have legal security here in this state. And knowing that we embrace all members of the LGBTQIA plus individuals, their children, and their grandchildren. And knowing that, I think there's two challenges we have to think about. One is, how do we make sure we do this every day? It's easy to come together tonight with like-minded people and feel safe and feel empowered. How do we tomorrow and in the days going forward make sure that we are doing the same thing, whether it's in our classrooms, in our workplaces, or in our communities, where we may not all be in this number. And that's a challenge. And the second is thinking about, and I really challenge people here tonight to think about this, the way we are going to spread the protections we have here in Massachusetts is by getting to talk and have real conversation with people on the other side. And you all know, the idea of real dialogue and conversation has become pretty rare. So I think that's the other piece of this challenge, is finding people to have conversations about who think about this, who think differently than we do. It's easy to talk here tonight. Find somebody this week who feels differently. Have a real conversation. Democracy is under attack right now. And one thing that is very true is democracies do not heal from the top down. They heal from the bottom up. And they heal from conversation. It's very hard to hate or disagree so violently the way we've seen with people that you know. It's hard to do that. And the way to change that is those face-to-face interactions, conversation, teaching our kids to be able to do that, to disagree in a reasonable way. So that is my challenge to you tonight. The second piece, which I really want to get to, which is, I know, a special reason that we're all here, is the recognition for Hattie. For Hattie, so incredibly well-deserved. There is no way that I would not be here to celebrate Hattie tonight. She has been an incredible partner and friend to me and to our office, as she has to so many people here. She is everything that defines community. She is the person who is doing the actual work, who is in the right place on human rights issues, and truly works for inclusion. You know, one of Hattie's great faults is she actually gives everybody her cell phone number. It is a very dangerous practice, one I'm convinced that she should change. But the issue with Hattie is, it's not just that she gives you her cell phone number, and it's not just that you never, and believe me, I have pressed this as far as humanly possible, she never fails to answer it. But it's how she talks to you when she does answer it. She's always willing to offer help. She really has concern for whatever your problem may be at that moment. And she commits herself and partners with you on what you are trying to accomplish. That is rare. And we have been incredibly fortunate to have her here. I've seen firsthand not only how she supports us, she supported so many people, but the way she is with her colleagues. She protects them, she supports them, she pays attention, and she is incredibly generous with praise and credit that she gives to other people. And that is really Hattie's legacy. So I want to congratulate her. I want to thank you all for inviting me to be here tonight for the flag raising. And again, I thank the mayor for allowing me to have a few minutes to chat with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those wonderful words. And now we'll hear from Mayor Fuller.
What a beautiful day. Good afternoon. So on behalf of the City of Newton, I am honored to welcome you all to a critically important Pride Month celebration. Yes, I do feel joy, but I've got to say I feel more than just joy. But I will say, if you're lucky enough to be standing here looking out at all the vibrant colors and the lot of the pride in the faces of people here, feels very special. And yes, we are celebrating. We should be celebrating. But there's a little bit of a heaviness today, too. For I think we come together in solidarity and also with a sense of defiance, because we really need to stand together and we really need to support our LGBTQ plus neighbors right now. And we are here to say that we in Newton celebrate diversity. We support our LGBTQ plus residents. We reaffirm our values that every person, regardless of who they are or who they love, has the right to live freely, authentically, and sigh without fear. So it's 56 years after Stonewall, 47 years after the first Pride flag was flown during the San Francisco Gay Pride Parade. And yep, we're here together to honor that legacy. but also to continue to stand up, speak out, and lift up each other, because we now live in a nation where the LGBTQ community is under attack. Our White House has sought to make the word woke an insult. The administration has issued a list of words they want wiped from all federal documents. Words such as gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, diversity. And through a series of executive orders, they are trying to erase human beings, especially trans people. Erase them from our country, our schools, our military, our doctors' offices, and our lives. The House of Representatives, and no, not our Congressman Jake Auchincloss, but the House of Representatives voted last month on a reconciliation package that would ban the use of federal funds to support gender-affirming care for people of all ages. At this moment in history, when progress is consciously and harshly being undone, and when the White House is transforming human rights into a cudgel to foment division, we here in Newton, we here today, come together in solidarity and, yes, defiance to raise the pride flag, because in Newton, love is love, and trans rights are human rights, and everyone in Newton has the right to live openly, authentically, safely, and joyfully. And today, we also honor an extraordinary person among us who has lived these values with compassion, grace, and dignity, who has been boldly leading with courage for years to have policies that protect and empower, and whose calm voice carries the might of her moral conviction as she speaks out for those who have been marginalized. Today, I very proudly recognize the City of Newton Director of Community Engagement and Inclusion, and our LGBTQ+ liaison, Hattie, Kerwin, Derrick. And we recognize her for her deep and unwavering commitment to justice and to helping make our community more affirming for all people. So Hattie joined the Human Rights Commission as an advisory member in 2012. She was elected HRC chair in 2014, and if you remember back, but that's just a little over a decade ago, that is another time when unity and collaboration were in short supply. And in her indomitable style, Hattie listens with an appreciation for differing opinions and brings disparate groups of people together to work toward one goal: inclusion for all. So Hattie has a wide-ranging understanding of the work being done across our country to bring more equity into our government. Collaborating, organizing, bringing ideas to the finish line, and transforming them into action. Those are Hattie's superpowers. In 2021, we convinced Hattie to leave her position as Director of Admissions at Lawrence Memorial Regis College Nursing and Radiography programs and come to work for our community, which is her community, in the mayor's office. And so, yeah. A shout out to Dana Hansen, who was part of that persuasion mob. Over the past 4 years, I've had a front row seat in seeing Hattie's ability to organize coalitions and bring all voices to the table to advance meaningful community initiatives. And yes, look no further than our new city seal, by the way, right there. Thank you, Hattie. I've also seen that while Hattie loves the city and works tirelessly on behalf of the city for all of us, so you should know her first love is her family. Son David's right there. Daughter Stella's a little ways away. Wife Patty's right there. And her mom Helen now lives with all of them in Oak Hill Park. I've just got to say thank you to Patty and David, because Hattie's been away from home even more than usual in the last 4 years, and sometimes that means she hasn't been there for the two of you because she's helping all of us. I'm grateful to both of you. And by the way, Hattie hates this, just so you understand. She rarely used the word hates, but she really hates this. But Tamika Olszewski thought that we should be honoring her. Tamika, you were right. And she does, as District Attorney Ryan said, she exemplifies the best of us and what this day is all about. So on behalf of all of us, and certainly the many elected officials here, District Attorney Ryan, who is here, we have our state rep, Greg Schwartz, and I think Amy Sangiolo. There's our state rep, Amy Sangiolo, are here. We have the president of our city council, Mark Laredo, a bunch of city councilors, Julia Malicki and Martha Bixby and Stephen Farrell, Maria Greenberg, Rena Getz, Andrea Downs, and we have from our school committee, Emily Prenner and Tamika Olszewski. We have, City Councilor Bill Humphrey is here as well. Did I miss somebody, by the way? Somebody say it loud. Oh, Kay-Con, of course. Rep. Kay-Con is here. And a shout out to, while Jake Auchincloss couldn't be here, it's particularly meaningful to have, I'm going to say, our Dana Hansen here. So a few more shout outs, because the work Hattie does literally takes a village. Thank you to our Commissioner of Health and Human Services. Shinyi Lau is somewhere back over there. Her predecessor, Linda Walsh, is sitting right here as well. The entire Human Rights Commission, led by Eliza Spalding. I want a special thank you to Lieutenant Amanda Hendrickson and Officer Eric Rosenbaum of Newton Police Department, who are with us. And if you are a clergy member, can you give a wave? Because it's lovely to have our clergy with us as well. A shout out to also somebody who has been a leader across the state, across the nation, a powerful voice, to Holly Ryan. You're here somewhere. Holly Ryan, we thank you for your leadership. So let me close by saying today we are showing our unwavering support for the LGBTQ plus community. And tomorrow, let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow we have to continue to do the vital work to bend that arc of justice towards equity and inclusion. And tomorrow we have to continue moving forward and, yes, defiantly fighting for the right to simply be who we are, to love and create a family with the person we choose, and to live honestly and openly. So we, in a few short minutes, will raise the pride flag. It will wave for the month of June, and we will take strength from it. Thank you for being part of this. Happy Pride, everybody.
Thank you so much, Mayor Fuller. And now, please join me in giving a round of applause to Hattie, Kerwin, Derrick.
Thank you. I just want to think, it's weird being on this side. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm honored. There are people from all facets of my life, so thank you for being here. I'm deeply grateful to be recognized by this community. Anyone who knows me is probably laughing right now because they know I want to run and stand in the back. Those who really know me know I have a weird sense of humor, particularly under moments of stress. And I'm thinking that this feels a bit like a dress rehearsal for a funeral, only with much better snacks and no one crying, I hope. I'm honored, I'm humbled, I'm touched, and I am lucky. I am truly honored to be considered for this award. Reflecting on the remarkable individuals who have received this recognition in the past, I feel deeply humbled to be included among them. This award isn't just about me. It's about all of us who fought to be seen, to be heard, and to live fully as ourselves. I want to be clear, this is not a finish line. This is a checkpoint. There's still so much work ahead of us, especially now. We are living in a time when basic rights are being questioned, when people are under attack, when books are being banned, and when being visible can still be dangerous. So this moment, this gathering, isn't just about celebration, it's about responsibility. We owe it to one another to show up, not just when it's easy or when it's trending, but every day. We owe it to our neighbors, especially those at the margins of the margins, Black and brown queer people, disabled queer people, immigrants, trans folks. Let's stop waiting for the right time to speak up. The right time is now, always now. Support looks like checking in, showing up, voting with your values, defending someone when they're not in the room, amplifying voices that are too often silenced. Change doesn't happen by chance. It happens when we decide that our love for each other is more powerful than our fear. So yes, tonight we celebrate, but tomorrow we organize, we protect each other, we keep going, because until we're all safe, none of us are. I'm lucky. I like what I do, and I can live and work in the community that I love and call home. It's hard to believe I started on this journey about 21 years ago. I'm supported in my beliefs and thoughts and work by my family, Mayor Fuller, and my community. Thank you all for being here this evening.
And Hattie, actually, if you could stay up here, we have one other honor for you.
Yay.
I'd like to welcome Greg Schwartz and Amy Sangiolo.
Hi there, everybody.
Hi.
You kind of get us in pairs these days, so it's great to be here, as always, with Amy and with everyone else. I just want to add my thanks to the mayor for her leadership, the district attorney for her strength in her defense of all of us, and Hattie in all of her efforts to build community. And Amy and I are here to present you this citation from the House of Representatives. Amy's going to start speaking.
Be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest congratulations to Hattie, Kerwin, Derrick in recognition for your contributions and commitment to the LGBTQ+ community in the city of Newton. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors.
Thank you very much.
So in a moment, we will raise our pride flag in honor of Pride Month and of Hattie. And after we welcome you all to join us, we have some sweet treats in the back. And I just wanted to echo Mayor Fuller's words of gratitude for everyone who helped organize today's event, and especially to all of our vendors who are here. Encourage you to check out their tables. And thank you so much for joining us today.
I'm going to suggest that if there are any young people who would like to help us raise the flag, we invite you, and we need a Boy Scout in the form of David to help lead us. Come on up.